evening, everyone. Welcome to Star 21 stream. Tonight we are playing and continuing our Divinity Original Sin 2 playthrough. Um, so last time we played, we took out Mortis, we expanded our source. Now we have 2 source points there. And we're just kind of continuing. This is the back of the cave where Mortis was, kind of where it leads on the other side. There's some shipping wreckage over here. There's a waypoint. That's about it. So today, it's going to be a lot of, unfortunately, just, like the title says, just side quests, really. Tying up loose ends. Probably not going to make too much progress toward Divinity. But all progress is progress. Am I still level 11? Yeah, so hopefully we'll level up to 12. At least we'll have that to look forward to. Let me pull up my info sheet here just to remember what everyone's building. Okay. There we go. Okay. So we need to go over to that little hatch. Probably just jump. Phoenix dive, that works. You have fly. Tactical retreat. Not close enough. Another swap. I'm certain there's a faster way. This is stupid. What if we just go down the hole? Well, you know what?
Be the wreck of the Peacemaker.
That's fine. 85%. Just making sure that he wasn't the only one that got the XP. Fane is going to go down here because the death fog won't kill him. So that works out nicely. What the hell is all this? I'm assuming it's trash, but never got marked as such. Yikes, low level shit here. Okay. I was looking to see if he had. I was gonna read this. Alright, nothing. There's books. Oh, it's body parts. I had apparently a potion of intelligence. Who's got the book bag? That must be this one. Yep. Alright, let's use our spirit vision. Make sure we're not missing any ghosts in here. There is.
The spirit hovers before you. It looks into your eyes and reaches out a hand of smoke and gossamer, silently begging you to take it. You feel the boards creak under your boots. The smell of salt and pitch fills your nose. You check the knots securing your cargo, hands moving over rough rope in the darkness. There's a shout from above decks, and then the world turns upside down. You're pitched violently sideways as the planks around you rip apart and black water floods in.
Struggle against the current. Try to swim to safety.
You kick and thrash, desperately trying to reach the door to the deck above, but the current hurls you back, dashing you against boxes and broken planks.
Damn.
As your vision fades to black, you see the walls shudder as the Peacemaker snaps in two. You awake to the flicker of torchlight and the sound of voices. Here, crack this and open. With locks like these, there'll be something good inside. You hear the snap of a latch being broken and a long, low whistle. Get word to Lohar. The Reds are shipping death fog. Send your fastest runner. Go!
Cry out for help.
Help! You splutter weakly, your mouth producing more water than words. Rough hands grab you, rolling you over to stare into the face of a sneering dwarf. Well now, ain't you an unfortunate little flounder? She growls before clamping her hand across your mouth and nose. Sorry, hun, no witnesses allowed.
This narrator, basically doing what I was trying to do yesterday with Druidstone with these voices, and I love it. I feel so validated because he's giving her like the same exact voice I gave Ava in Druidstone. Well, now ain't you an unfortunate little flounder? With the accent, of course. I mean, I didn't give Ava an accent.
You kick and struggle weakly, desperately trying to catch a breath, but the dwarf's grip is iron. As your vision starts to swim, you see other dwarves moving in the torchlight, hauling your cargo off the ship.
This is
You
what the
give one
doors were
last
doing.
kick
They
and
were
then
basically
darkness.
tricking these Magister ships into thinking it was safe waters here, and then they would get dashed among the rocks, and they would steal the cargo that came out.
Stepping back from the spirit, the feeling of her panic starts to slowly fade from your mind.
I'm going to assume no one needs this. Let me see what I need for combos. Huh? Might be able to use it to create Bloodstorm. And there's the compass over there.
Lucky find.
It's like it's decent for a neck piece. Good lucky charm. Who has a lucky charm? Ifan? Yeah. Is it good though? No. It's only got the lucky charm. That's all I care about, and it's not good enough to warrant replacing Huntsman gear. So nope. Excuse me. A little tired. I went to the office today, so I had to get up early. How the hell do you have this, and why can't you learn it? Why would you learn it? I mean, why not, right? If you can. Okay. We got the compass, and that was for some quest back at the inn. Let's put things back in order here. Oh, let's all just teleport to the, right over there. Perfect. Alright, looks like I've done everything I can here. If I wanted to, it's possible to use jumping abilities to get up here from here. There is a stash over there. You know what, let's try to get at least that far. Let's maybe get to the Cloisterwood. We're a little low level though, I don't want to get fucked. But I think I can jump up there. No, not that, this. He can't make it. Maybe someone with Far Out Man. Flight has an angle, I don't know if I'll make it. Oh, he will. Red Prince, get to the edge. Just recast fly, basically. Oh god, that voice scared me. Troll we are not ready to take on. At all. One more, who is it? Red Prince. I'm playing a an off-stream playthrough of this right now, and it's kind of disappointing in one sense. My party in that is Red Prince, Fane, and I used to be instead of Ifan. But my storyline is going to be pretty much the same. I wish I had planned that out better, especially given how awesome Losa is. But I love Red Prince. Like, I would do his storyline anytime. Alright, we are over here, but we need to proceed carefully. Don't think there's any encounters along the way. Oh, there's Ithne. Be careful. Yay, pollen. Oh god, what's this? No, leave me alone, woman. Oh, there's Blackroot over here, though. I need that. I need a couple. I need to burn that so you can go speak to our god again.
I found something.
Liam's stash. Quite a stash indeed. He will never use these skills, but why not? Give him that. Give him the money. Oops, I gave him the wrong thing. We'll just pick up everything. We'll deal with it from our inventory rather than from the chest. These gloves. Thievery and hit points. Oh, but they're strength gloves. No, probably... The armor is better, but the stats are not. The initiative, the resist, the crit chances are all better. We will sell. This is strength helmet. 2 Hydrosophist. 1 strength. Oh, I'm gonna use that. It's way better than the Baron, or than the Iron Dog. Equip, I lose rain, but that's probably okay. I mean, I want to get it back. That means I have to replace something. Heart of Steel. Where the hell did rain go? Rain's too useful. You can combo it with so many things. You can change shock to stunned, and you can change cold to frozen, and it's a good trigger. And are these all things for Red Prince? New helmet, yay or nay? I think that's a nay. One-handed mace, significantly better than what he's got now, but so this is Divinity. It handles. So notice that it's a level 13 mace. The way Divinity handles this is that if you equip a weapon that's higher than your level, you lose a lot of accuracy on it. So I think if I equip this, I'll go down to like 75 or 70 accuracy. Let's watch. 80. Weapon level too high, minus 20%, so it's 10% per level above your own. And it's not enough, it's not more enough damage that I'd say it's worth swapping yet. So we'll just kind of hang on to that one. And maybe it'll still be useful in 2 levels, we'll see. Not a bad chest. Ooh, Stardust Herb, that's good for making and upgrading runes. I think I did a little rune crafting off stream. Yeah, I must have. Okay, we don't really need to continue to be here. This is a level like 12 and 13 area. What can we do? Let's open our log. We have to go back to Lohar, so let's go report back to Lohar about Mortis. That's something we should certainly do. And while we're at the inn, we can also go upstairs and talk to the captain of the ship with the compass that I found.
You ain't gonna last much longer.
It's one of those repetitive things that you hear talking to Lohar long enough. Uvis, how can you afford his stuff?
Lohar rubs his forehead beneath his hood and stares at the ground. As you approach, his face hardens and he stands at his full height.
So,
Report that you met Mortis and bested him. Show his amulet as proof.
Lohar takes the amulet and turns it over in his hand. He pockets it matter-of-factly.
That's fine.
What did you find in the cave?
Tell him what I saw. Dead dwarves, void woken, a sorcerer gone mad.
Dead? More dead?
Yep, I killed him.
And Mordus with them. I owe you. Whole realm owes you, really. But I'll do my best to settle that debt myself. Take this key. Nicked it from the Whites. It opens
Oh yeah,
a
I gotta
chest
try
in the
that.
Magister Barracks, second floor. Be careful getting at it. If they spot you, it'll be lights out. Should be some good stuff in there, though. Real good.
Remind him that I came for information. What do you know about sorcerers who may be able to help?
Right. Yes. Indeed. Apart from Mordus, I can think of 3 folks in the area who'd be worth your time. First, a demonologist. My people reported he passed through here not long ago. Avoided the Magisters very carefully, that one. Jayhan's his name.
Jayhan.
I last saw him. Next is an easy one. Well, maybe not easy, but obvious.
Riker.
Master of the old graveyard. Now there's a sorcerer you don't want to double-cross. Not far from here either. Last one I can think of may not be useful. There's an elf called Sahela. Young but powerful. She got carted off to the Joy. Her people
Yeah,
have
we
been
met
spotted
Sahela
in the
back at
area,
Fort
though,
Joy.
and I wouldn't have put it past them to spring her out. Here, look where I've marked. You'll find them. They worship that girl, like she were their flesh-munching god himself. And there you have it. I hope one of them can tell you what you need to know.
I found evidence of death fog in the cave.
I guess there's no hiding it now. It's like this. I didn't sign up to move death fog. Other weapons, even soul-forged weapons, sure. But death fog? Absolutely not. When we found the bomb on a Magister ship, I was told to ship it to Arx along with the rest of the stuff. But I couldn't.
Good for you, Lohar.
I didn't want my people to have it any more than theirs. Nothing good can come of death fog. Nothing. Mordus disagreed, obviously. But thanks to you, he's dead. I'll go destroy the death fog bomb myself. Make sure no one can get their hands on it. Ever.
There wasn't any death fog bomb in the cave.
What do you mean? Do you mean... My gods, were we too late?
I mean, wasn't there though? Wasn't that the thing that Yvonne was so upset about? Talking to the alchemist?
You need to get to Arx as quickly as possible. That's where she's planning to use it. What have we done?
I will go to Arx and deal with this bomb. The queen is clearly up to no good. Or would my character roleplay the anger? He's a rogue. He's defending the queen's evil actions. Oh gosh. This seems just way too heroic. But I can take it as like, oh, I know dirty deeds and this is what the queen's doing. I'll take her down as somebody who knows she's not up to any good.
I don't deserve your kindness. I should have told you before. No, I've got no excuse. I'm gonna do what I can to stop the Queen. I suggest you try the same. Get to Arx. End this before Justinia does. There'll be a wedding in full swing by the time you arrive. A girl named Isla and some do-nothing type. Her father's well placed, though. If anyone knows where to find the Queen, it's him. Mikhail Ross is his name. Tell him I sent you. Arx, wedding, Mikhail Ross.
I like
Got
the
that?
summary.
Off with you then. Time ain't on our side.
Looks like a pretty decent reward. Level 9 though. Could be a higher level. Like woo, gloves with worse stats.
You ain't gonna last much longer.
Sorry. Wits, that's something that maybe Ifan could use. This is also wits. Maybe Fane could use this. Warfare Necromancer. Oh, what the hell? He's He's not either of those things. I'm thinking of the wrong. I'm thinking of my off-stream playthrough, Fane.
That's a lot of blood.
Oh well, we can sell it. I can sell this. Actually, no, I didn't look at those. Those are part of what.
Think those fingers of yours will ever heal?
So I'm at the point where I have to start considering, do I get rid of the gloves of teleportation that I've had since Fort Joy? I don't know if this is the time. Am I Savage Sortilege? I am, so the wits are helpful. The wits is helpful? Them there wits is helpful. The air resistance isn't bad either because he's already up to 31. The thievery, obviously useless. The initiative of... yeah, usefulness. I would lose a slot, basically. I'd have to be willing to unslot something. Maybe Pressure Spike ain't that good. Maybe Blinding Radiance. Yeah, let's go ahead. Time to upgrade. Give these to somebody else, and maybe we can use it somewhere. Okay. Slide everything over. You don't need that all the time.
Think those fingers of yours will ever heal?
I was hoping I get more XP from that, honestly.
What is it? I have a lot on my mind.
I'm sure you do. Oh, the Queen's letter.
What are you doing with that? Hand it over. That's my property.
I'm not sure I want to part with such a valuable item.
You sure you want to do that? You really sure?
Alright, we're friends. And he seems pretty pissed off about it, so I'll hand it over.
He quickly reads over the letter, as though making sure nothing has changed.
Good you brought this to me. I'd hate to think what might have happened to you if you hadn't.
Alright, well, I got this. Give that arrow over to Ifan. The Stardust is certainly helpful. Where the hell did it go when I sorted it? There it is. Let's grind the... he gave me this too, which I don't think we have any two-hander users. I'm a rogue. Our one strength dude is a sword and shield, so we can sell that. A decent little hammer, though.
You ain't gonna last
That is a
much
decent
longer.
little hammer. What the hell am I doing? Making Stardust is all I remember. I have 2 things of Stardust, so I need 2 things of Bone Dust, so I can get 2 things of Pixie Dust. I literally just made 2 things of Pixie Dust. How did this one get down there? Okay. God, that wasn't even a percentage. So I learned about 2 new people that can help me. I got the Black Root, so I can go see my god. This I can't do. This is way later in this act. The graveyard is where I'm probably headed next. What? Oh yeah, I picked that lock, but now I can go down there legit, so maybe we'll do that too. Paradise Downs. Okay, so we need to find Hennig for Ifan. We need to go to the Black Pits for Fane. We need to go to Roost Anlon to turn in Ifan's contract for killing Alexander. And we need to go to the Paladin camp for the Red Prince, which is on the way to the graveyard anyway. Alright, I'm starting to formulate a little plan here. Lots of small steps along the way, though. Gonna go upstairs to the ship captain, who's gone crazy. Oh, that's right. This Magister found me before. Alright, we got our compass.
A weathered woman in a dirty...
The bell rings a warning and the time.
Take the wheel.
Apparently it doesn't
ghostly
matter.
ceiling rings.
Captain Abel Weather.
He turns back.
Rocks ahead.
The bell...
Yeah, I did this with everyone. I tried to pass the persuasion check and failed it. Next we go to the Magister's barracks. I need to be able to destroy that ghost before we can proceed there. So Lohar gave us a key to a chest upstairs in the Magister's barracks
No good
that I need to
teaching,
sneak
Jimmy.
around to
You're not
get.
leaving my sight for a while longer yet.
Alright, who's up here? What? There's supposed to be Magisters up here. Did I? Oh, they're right here. Like, I didn't already come up here and kill these guys, did I?
I'm on a break now, Yvette. You better not fall asleep on your watch again.
Yeah, Yvette.
Calm down, Brianna. Carver's got his dossier on the sorcerers. Everything's falling into place.
Head nodding drowsily. The Magister brings her...
We're just gonna
luminous
set
sleeve-
up a little conversation trap here.
Oh, great, a citizen. Can't you see?
As long as they're both looking that way, engaged in conversation, they shouldn't pay me no mind. Pay me no heed over here. But why are you looking? Vane, what the hell? Or Ifan, keep her busy.
Head nodding drowsily. The Magister brings her voluminous sleeve up to her face. She sniffs.
They won't take me unawares. I'm ready for anything. See? I haven't slept in... Well, I'm ready. That's what matters. Vigilance!
Remind her that even soldiers need sleep to be efficient.
She laughs an unpleasantly brittle crackle.
Sleep is for the weak. Weak! You just wait indeed. You'll fall into it like all the others. Not me. Never me!
I hear you, Yvette. I am falling asleep as we speak. But now you are looking at me, and that won't do. Can I use the screen to, like, block her sight? No! Well, I guess we're fighting. And that's fine. No love lost against Magisters. Yvette. I have no concept of what kind of damage I can do. This bitch is just letting me fight her. I thought for sure I was already engaged with both of them. Brianna's like, yeah, that bitch Yvette, she had it coming. Alright, buddy. If you don't care, I'll take this charming arrow. Maybe it's because Red Prince was talking to her? If so, wow. Ambrosia. Bottle of wine. Judne. I'll take that. Wine. I found out, is it he's used for making like strength runes or something. Drink this. Really? That's all it does is get you drunk? Alright, we're gonna try this again. Oh my god.
Oh, great, a citizen. Can't...
Fine. Maybe because I wasn't sneaking. Because I was doing it out in the open. Oh yeah, now she shouldn't even know I exist. That's what it was. I forgot to sneak. That's why that Magister had to die. Whoops. Don't think we're using staves. I typically don't because they kind of blow. Let's just pick everything up and head downstairs. Ever so slowly. Take your time now. Where are you going, dude? Alright, everything's fine. Get out of sneak mode. Let's teleport you guys to the square. He's still talking to her. Let's get you to the square. And, yep, okay, you're on break. Square time. Before she realizes we stole anything, because they do. And he probably has something stolen on him. The way that works is they catch you, they search you. If you have their stolen item, they immediately like know you stole it. If you have any stolen item, they're like, well, you didn't steal from me, but you're clearly up to no good. And they still accuse you. Yeah, what about the shit I just got? Damn, mouse wheel scrolling. Let's sort by last picked up.
Not in any mood to talk about
Down
it.
here. Finesse pants. Way better than what I'm wearing. These are like... Why do we have such terrible pants? And the thing is, he doesn't actually need the wits, but he can use the constitution because he's actually in combat, whereas Ifan won't be. So I guess there you have it. The staff no one should be able to use. He uses a wand. Alright, dude. Let's sell our shit. Whoa, we have a lot of good shit apparently. Let's sort by gold value. Over 2,700. Is that too much? Too much by a hair. Let's put in, what the hell? Oh, they came back over there. 56, this is fine. Let's do this.
You look down at the cart.
Suit yourself.
Buying or selling?
Okay. 2 trips. We've got quite a bit of money on us now. 14,000 between the two of us, which isn't too bad.
Capital.
Actually no. Better to check for upgrades when you level up, because they'll get stock that matches your level. And let's go down here. Well, I'll get our second source point filled up. Alright, pick up the bowl. Sort. We'll use this on ourselves to get the marrowed obsidian lance. So we'll put the black root in the bowl. Then mix the bowl with the knife. And away we go.
As the smoke swirls about your skull, your vision as the world fades.
What the hell am I?
As you approach, Amadia greets you with outstretched arms, though her face is marred by a pained grimace.
My child, my sweet, you positively brim with sauce. No wonder, after all the adventures you have had, all the things you have had to do.
Okay. You're clearly unwell. What's wrong?
Oh, my sweet, it is naught but a chill. Your soul has a draft, it seems. Perhaps you should...
A sudden shudder jolts through her body so violently that she drops to her knees, stunned into silence.
I will bless her. It's worked in the past.
Source washes over her, a wave over a single flame. But unlike last time, it seems to have precious little effect. An ancient curse escapes from her lips, spoken so forcefully that for a brief moment all light recedes into the webs of darkness.
I thought you were safe from harm here.
So did I, my child. But the void slithers into everything. I told you before, it is stronger than ever. But so are you. I can sense the expanse of source inside you. You are ready to learn the spell I have yearned to teach you. The spell you will need when we reach the Well of Ascension. I have granted your spirit eyes with which to see the source. Now I shall grant it teeth with which to take it.
Amalia smiles, and you notice for the first time 2 vampiric fangs glistening beneath her upper lip. A gulf of magic envelops you, and you feel an insatiable hunger for source.
Go on. I am here for you. Give in to your hunger.
I shake in anticipation. I feel ravenous and powerful at the same time.
Yes, relish in your lust for power, just as a god should. Go on, my sweet. Devour me.
Well, let's do it. She wants it. It's like a choke me daddy moment.
Though your spell tore through her like a spear through flesh, Amadia looks grimly happy, if haggard.
You speak the spell with brash ferocity, as I knew you would, my child.
From the look of ya, there's maybe a little too much ferocity.
Do you still not see? There is no such thing as too much abandon. Let me tell you the one truth about what it means to be a god. It is to be the lion in a world of lambs. It is about power, and power is not given. It is taken, with all-seeing eyes and all-consuming teeth. You can see the souls of the dead, and now you can feed from them to your hungry heart's content. So feed, my sweet, for you will starve until you finally feast upon the Well of Ascension.
Well, as far as feasting is concerned, I feel quite up to the task.
No, your soul must grow larger still, your inner self become a vaster expanse, so that it may house your divine power. There are more masters of the Source, more aspects of the Source to learn. The hunt continues, my child.
So now we have vampirism. Sorry. Which is cool. Because that means we can take spirits and absorb source from the environment.
Tell me, what have you learned? Or has the smoke simply addled your mind beyond repair?
I have learned how to drain a source from creatures.
Vampirism? As if killing a creature weren't enough, you should utterly destroy its soul too. A dark skill, but certainly useful.
The Meister slumps back in her chair, closing her eyes. Her breathing is shallow and ragged.
Very well then. But as you lack the glowing eyes of the divine, or the purpose of one soon to be divine, I trust you need more source. You need another master of source, naturally. I just pray the list you stole from the Magisters was long enough.
It was. I have like 6 or 7 people on there, and I only need 2. Alright. So we've done that. We have 2 source points now, which is actually pretty awesome. It opens up our opportunities to use source skills a little bit more, both in the sense that I don't have to be as scared of using them, because if I get 2 source points per combat, I could use them multiple times. Excuse me. But also, it lets me use source skills that use more than 1 point. I don't really need them all to have vampirism yet. Maybe down the road. Does anyone have any 2-point skills yet? Maybe not. That's 1. There's Steam Lance is 2 points. This Electric Infusion. Curse Electric is 2 points. I think, no, Closed Circuit is 2 points. Okay. Alright, we are done down here. Let's go back to the square and listen to Ada. Which way does this need to go? Maybe that way just a little? Yeah, it's a little better.
Keeping it together, Bree.
Keeping it together, Bree.
As long as I don't think about it.
94%.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Let's go do Taste of Freedom. That should level us for sure. I feel like I'm behind in level. I don't know what I did wrong. Open that already. Sorry, I was already down here once. So the gem I got goes in this skull. But since I picked the lock, I don't have to do it, which means can I sell the gem? Yeah, not for 330. This puzzle is a pain in the ass. So we need to get it to match this setup. And thankfully, I've done this enough times, I've got it pretty much memorized. Nope. Nope. God damn you little shit. I have no idea why they make Sir Laura actually impact this puzzle. Here. And here. No, Faye needs to be down 1. And, who are you? Yvonne? Here? Yeah, that's it, right? Sir Laura, you little ass. Get off of there! He won't move. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Teleport the little shit off of there, then. Like, seriously, get the fuck off. Now, what have I done wrong? This is fire when it shouldn't be. Red Prince, move over. There we go. So basically, if there's one thing adjacent to a square, it gets blue. It gets the what is that? Either water or air symbol. If there's 2 things adjacent to it, so in this case, this one's fire because we have Red Prince in the jar. So 2 adjacent is fire, and then 3 adjacent, like these 3, are the plant. We just have to configure everything so that it matches what the puzzle said, which we did. So now it's open. Fuck this room. Skull. What's this, a bottle? How the hell did he get over there? Yep, do not want that yet. It's a vase. What? Is there a ladder? Oh, it's just a slant. Try hitting buttons.
Be wary. The urns will shatter. The bones will rise.
The glowing corpse looks to you. The erratic rising and falling of its sternum is accompanied by melodramatic gurgles.
Come to me.
Look at the console. There are 4 buttons. Ask what they do.
The creature murmurs a series of noises, vague but not quite unintelligible.
Mimic the creature's whispers. Perhaps I can develop a rapport with it.
Its head leisurely lolls towards you in response.
Freedom. A single touch of the second from left. My freedom and theirs.
The creature is quiet once more, save its constant wheeze.
Second from the left, it's a green one, so we're going to hit all of them but that first. That turned off the lights. Red. That triggers the combat. I guess red being bad should have made sense. What do we have? Stormbinders are annoying because they have a lot of CC. So let's put him there. And we'll put this up here by the fire one. Why did I have more actions? Huh? I mean, not really complaining, but okay. Let's grab water arrows and encourage. Alright, we are going to press the purple button. That chest unlocked. Blow him up. Normally useless red prince will actually be able to use his healing abilities against these guys, so there's that. We're gonna touch the green button. Free him to help have him help us.
I will take what I am owed. I will feed.
And I guess we'll go fight the cryomancer. Yeah, we can't get really behind him. Good magic armor, it held for that. Apparently you have Molotovs. Alright. Seems a little unlikely for a cryomancer, but we'll go with it. Ah, the teleportation. Speaking of those source skills, gotta make sure I remember to use them. Yeah, so Mortis was fucking with this guy. This guy was in Mortis's basement. Instead of necromancy, because he's healing from that. Let's get on the high ground. Can I shoot over here? No. We can't shoot that guy. And we can... Oh yeah, the spellcaster's in melee and the melee out of range. I don't think I have any real good opportunities to do that. Yeah, let's not waste the action point. End turn. Should have moved. Alright, Fane. Whip it good. He should die from Necrofire. We will haste. If no one else needs healing. This is kind of a waste. End turn. Just swapped Fane with that dude? Why? Will this guy die from regeneration? Maybe. Maybe. This one's the hardest one to get with physical attacks. Where the hell even is he? Oh, back here. Well, huh. Let's make our way to the Flame Weaver. Not behind him. Taken care of. This guy's just stabbing people. Who is out there? This guy. This guy. Ugh. What is your deal? I thought he had... There's one here that is... When you're below 50%, you get more action points. Why am I getting so many? Haste? Maybe I saved one? Oh, he died and leveled me up. Laser. Where is he? There he is. That's just enchanted bones, though. That's not even real. It's soulbound, right? Yeah. Laser. Really? I can't go through that? That's some bullshit. Oh, I thought he'd be strong against Earth, but he's not. Let's throw Earth spells at him then. As usual, my rogue is not good against the undead. Because he has poisoned weapons all the time. Ifan, you look like you're on fire. Oh, it's necro fire specifically. Oh, he took the source. Yeah, I'm not healing anywhere near as much as I'm damaging, though. Unfortunately for them. Where's the other? That's just the enchanted bones. So the only one living, then, is the grave robber. Oh shit, I was blinded that whole time? I forgot. I could have missed. Maybe I'm underestimating the summon, but 66 damage ain't so bad. So put out the burning but deal direct damage. Is it enough? Yes, okay.
Freedom! About time too! I can't tell you how long Mordas has been draining me. I'm absolutely famished for sauce and sinew.
The creature harumphs.
You freed a master of the magical arts. For that, I'll leave your bones intact. For demolishing Mordas's minions, I'll give you a skill book of your choice. Choose your subject.
Rogue.
Good choice. Its wisdom might do you some good. Speaking of which, allow me to share some wisdom of my own.
The undead creature bears 2 rows of broken, cratered teeth.
Stay out of my way. And curse your blasted machine.
Wow, okay, so that seems unnecessary. But I got a source book that I don't know yet. Alright, we leveled up, so that's exciting. Let's do that. Max out on Scoundrel. This is a wits level, so let's go into Finesse hard. If he's gonna be a good healer, we need all the Hydrosophist we can get. I feel like you should have more memory. Memory and strength. And you're tripling, right? Aerothurge 4, Geo 4, Pyro 4. Let's move Pyro down. Pyro's next. Spells? And I feel like somebody that's a triple away Elementalist could use more memory always. So we'll take Intelligence. Do you not have Mnemonic? Mnemonic? You do not, so maybe that's your next talent. You, summoning, maxed out. So we can finally diversify. And I'm not even sure where I'm going to go with the diversification. So the summoning's great, that's maxed out. Maybe Scoundrel for crit multiplier, ranged for crit chance and damage. I was thinking about summoning skills that they don't scale off anything. They're all just creating things. They scale off your summoner level and your character level. So I don't have to go like intellect to be a summoner. I went finesse, so I can still use a bow. So is that what I focus on? Do I go into warfare to do more bow damage? Scoundrel for crits or range for crit chance? Time will tell. Next time on Level Up. You, I feel like, could use extra memory too. You're just always wanting for it. Let's increase that crit chance. And it seems I'm always torn on this. Like, I'm going all into the crit. And if I don't crit, his damage is miserable. But when I do, it's nice. So maybe I need to balance out finesse. Maybe next level will be a finesse level for him. Let's heal and save. We have new memory slots. So let's decide how we're going to use those. Battle Stomp. I feel like that's a good idea, right? Or do I remove something for Fan of Knives? Or Thick of the Fight? I think I want to remove something. Let's take Battle Stomp and slide her on down. Okay. Let's play around with that shit. Looks like I have 3 rogue skills from items, which is problematic when those items get upgraded and I lose those skills. Alright, Rad Prince. We don't use Healing Tears because it destroys my half-undead team. You can't use intelligence-based skills like Infect or Decaying Touch or Mosquito Swarm because you won't do any damage. What are your points in? Not Warfare. You're not a Warfare dude. Hydrosophis and Polymorph. You're so utility it hurts. You're so utility it hurts. The Necromancy stuff was just like for the lifesteal and the... I feel like he doesn't need Necromancy at all, right? Like, why did I do this? Should I completely respec him? Do something totally different? I mean, I still needed to be a healer of some sort, but maybe I go into Geomancy so he can take Fortify and those types of skills, at least create oil surfaces and that sort of thing. What is Fane doing for skills? He doesn't have one school. Hydro. He can't do hydro damage. It has a one-handed weapon wielder. He doesn't do physical damage. Do I switch him to a two-handed user? I sold that awesome hammer Lohar gave me. But then again, I didn't take like warfare. Like I have nothing that's gonna buff that damage either. I think he's just a healer. In which case, let's just be the best damn healer we can be. Maybe we'll give him Black Shroud, which will give him some more utility. Let's try it. Icy Skin's kind of fun, but you have to get attacked for that to matter. What about you? Chain Lightning ain't a bad choice. In fact, it's a good choice. Let's do it. And you, sir? You're not going to really do damage with these because you don't have the intellect. Maybe we'll take Uncanny Evasion. Why don't you know Haste? Why, as someone with points in Pyromancy, would you not know Haste? This just seems stupid to me. And I've wanted Sky Shot, But ballistic? Oh, that's one that the further you are away, the better it does. Sky shot, I think, guarantees that you get your height elevation bonus. Literally says that in the blue text. Onto arm, ballistic or sky, ballistic or sky. Distance or height, distance or height. Or do we take a CC spell? Do we take pin down? No, you need to be damage. You need to be damaged because we already have such a heavy CC utility character. Ballistic or height? Distance or height? He has a lot of points in Huntsman. He gets like, I think, a 50% height bonus. Which means this would have to be 10 feet away or more for it to be as good as this. But this is more consistent. I'm taking Sky. God damn the wolf. Slide this down with its brethren huntsman skills. Okay. That's everyone. That's the level up. And along with leveling up comes more options of where I can go and what I can do. This game is very strict with its level differences. Fighting enemies lower level than you is a cakewalk. Fighting enemies higher level than you is really challenging. So it's usually best to try to find enemies that are the same level as you. Oh, just auto pick the locks. Give this to Red Prince. Give this to Red Prince. Take that. Let's start looting. Acid stained key. What's the deal with that? What's the deal with acid stained keys? Where the fuck is it? One of these? Oh, these fucking keys need to make it into the key bag. Get in there, you bitch. Where is the acid stained key? Sort by last picked up. Here it is. Now that I know what it looks like, here it is. You can go in the key bag too. Don't know what that opens. Skeletal what? Skull Crusher? Grave Robber? Let's get over here and loot the sarcophagi and urns.
Won't budge.
Yeah, you're too wimpy. This is always nice, getting your first rune and rune frame. Rune frames give runes extra abilities. Like that one can give me a strength boost when I couple it with the masterwork rune. Whew. Sorry. I try to cover my mouth when I can, but sometimes they sneak up on me. One more up here and some bookshelves. A terror grenade? I already have some. I don't think this tea does what it used to do. I think they nerfed the tea. It actually hurt me because I'm undead. Tea used to give you action points in combat, which is way overpowered. You can just drink tea and go forever. Mortis's research teaches us how to make curse scrolls. Pyrokinetic. Give that to Fane. Read the grubby tome about the Lich. Sell this. Sell that. Give these to me. Sell that. And we're gonna see if this was better than any of his other rings. Nope, because he uses Geomancer too, so let's just sell that. I think we are done down here. Oh, there's the Hail Caller. I knew I missed someone. Oh, she had nothing anyway. Boo. Alright, I don't need to necessarily walk my ass back. Where am I going? Oh, I can go shopping.
Buying or selling?
Trading.
Good luck to you.
Oh, we should go see Thune first, because we can sell our junk to him and not get it mixed up with everything else. Okay, I didn't have a whole lot this time anyway.
Buying or selling?
Trading.
Good luck to you.
Good luck to ya. I fell over in my chair. My armrest gave out. Alright, what's good? Aerospray I hear is terrible. I've never actually used it, but the internet seems to think it sucks. You guys can't even see the damn spell behind my camera. Too bad. Pass. We know ballistic shot. We know this. We don't know. What's this? Marksman's Fang. Did we get a next tier, or did we just not fill out this tier when we had the chance earlier? Let's check with the with these. Doesn't use shields. Doesn't want to taunt. No shields. Okay, so I didn't unlock a new tier of spells yet. Which means let's just try to take what we don't have.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
Not like you're buying anything.
I don't come visit your ton. Who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Back for a return visit, are you?
What's for sale?
Got yourself situated.
Alright, so let's make sure everyone, like, let's make sure you have the haste spell. Like, what the actual fuck am I thinking? Am I trying to roleplay something? Like, dude, it's a level 1, tier 1 spell. Like, fine, a lot of these, like, you don't need, because they do shit damage, you have no intellect, but still. Like, Flaming Tongues isn't bad for maybe, for you to keep enemies away, or damage them if they dare approach. Let's start with Fane, he gets first dibs. We're not learning that. Fane didn't learn Flaming Tongues. I think that's good for like a melee. Like my other playthrough, my offline playthrough, my non-stream playthrough, I have a warrior that has pyrokinetic, and he likes Flaming Tongue because he's going into melee combat, and enemies are triggering that. But these two, both Fane and Iffen, should be standing way back, and this shouldn't help them. I'm not going to learn it. Waste of money right now. Aerotheurgy. There's a lot of utility in Aerotheurgy. My other game, I have a rogue with Aerotheurgy. Blinding doesn't hurt. Like, that's unnecessary because it's damage. Unnecessary. 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 Already knows it. And last but not least, our polymorph skills.
Keeping it together, Bree.
Yeah, you know what? I might as well just learn it at this point. You're not a summoner.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Oh, why not? Fuck it.
Yep.
Alright, that's Uvis, and then we'll go see Bree.
Glad to see you well.
Necromancy. Don't need Bone Widow. Don't need Mosquito Swarm. Summoning. Don't know Door to Eternity yet. Not gonna learn that. Shadow Infusion. And Healing Magic. What's this? Oh, that's a damage. We don't need damaging healing magic. Don't need Ice Fan. What I might take is Global Cooling. It's a huge AoE, can make frozen surfaces, and if you combine that with rain, you can freeze a lot of targets at once, even if the damage itself isn't particularly useful. Alright. And then, grab Arcane Stitch to couple with a Necromancy book to learn Blood Rain. Why am I even bothering with that? I'm not. I don't need that.
Until later, that.
Done. Alright, so we learned Marksman's Fang.
Keeping it together, Bree. I'm all right as long as I don't think about it too much. You're
So
safe among
extras.
friends. Never forget it.
You got a summoner. Oh, okay. Fane. Nope, that's for Ifan. Learns Haste. Learns Blinding Radiance. Chameleon. Spider Legs. Door to Eternity. Shadow Infusion. Global Cooling. Give me this. Don't. Why do you have all
Keeping it
this?
together, Bree.
Why do you have this?
I'm all right as long as I don't think about it too much.
God.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Alright. I feel like he should have haste instead of one of these. Haste is really damn good. I have literally nothing I'm willing to change out for it. Maybe Dominate Mind. Ugh. Okay. Last but not least, we will go check for gear upgrades now that we're level 12. I know some of us have Fort Joy gear. I know we do. Level 13 strength. We're not even level 13 yet. Why are you selling this? I really wish they'd separate the equipment you sold to them from the equipment they sell. This is strength, initiative, and dodging. As opposed to initiative and sneaking. It's not that huge an upgrade. It is an upgrade, but not that big.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Not better. Not better. All this shit is shit I sold you to begin with. Level 12 intellect. That seems decent. And I was wrong. I have really good armor. Wrong again. Daggers. Not better. Damn.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Like, should I buy the Doom Blade? It seems expensive and a big upgrade. I'm done. Let's proceed.
Than a dozen rotten eggs
Let's
dropped
look
in
at
a
where we're
vat of
going.
vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
I'm going somewhere peaceful. I'm not standing
Don't
here.
come visit your ton. Who will?
Okay. We can go to the Paladins. We can go to the Cloister Wood. We can go to the Graveyard. We could go to Paradise Downs. So, I think the next best step then would be to go to Riker. So we'll go up to the Paladin Bridgehead because that's where Bramos the Dreamer was for the Red Prince. And so we'll head there so we can find him. Then we'll head to the Graveyard to find Riker so he can help us learn more Source, or hold more Source rather. Do I have the Paladin thing unlocked yet? I do not. Fuckaroo. This is gonna be a hike, guys. So we'll click over here. We need to head up like this way. And there's a little dwarf musician over here that sells lutes. L-U-T-E, not L-O-O-T. Do we have a persuasion person? I feel like we do not. Kind of the Red Prince. I know she has a persuasion check.
I bet you're the musical sort. You've thought about taking up the lute. I got a few ready to go, all freshly strung.
I prefer to be serenaded by minstrels than to callous my own fingers.
You never bothered to find the melody in ya. A shame. You just got a look. My brother Laszlo couldn't carry a tune in a bucket when he were a wee thing. Now, he's got the voice of an angel.
You speak fondly of your brother. What happened to him?
Manchester's came. Stole him away. I keep going though, hoping to get to Ark sooner than later. Lucian's Day crowds will be wanting some musical trifles.
Do you sell anything more useful?
Useful? Ah, you mean deadly. Used to make bows and fletch arrows, but left that hobby behind.
I don't think Red Prince is going to pass either of these. What would Laszlo do in her position? Let the Magisters walk all over him or fight to help other sorcerers? I don't want to, like, profane her memory of her brother and, like, use him against her. That might not be good. In my hands, her arrows will only point at the greatest of evils. Not even close.
Sometimes you're best leaving past where it is. I'd rather focus on sweet songs over battle chants. But if you want to make music instead of war, I'll be around.
Well, it was worth a shot. Or was it? Crafting Bible. I don't want to pick it up, but I can read it. Alrighty.
There's paladins up ahead. Men of my vintage. Wonder if I served with any of them back in the war.
Me too, Ifan. I wonder if you did. Alright, there's a waypoint down this way a little ways.
Traveller, if you please.
What?
Who goes there?
I'm an adventurer taking the road east.
If you're looking for adventure, east's the way to go. It's a void-woken hellhole over there. Sorcerer at work. Powerful one. Of course, you could wait for the Magisters to sort them out. You'll be waiting.
I fought Voidwickham before. I won't be afraid.
I dare say you have, adventurer. But I suspect you've seen nothing like what lies beyond, except maybe in your nightmares. Every time the Voidwoken come, they're bigger and there's more of them. Still, you want to go east, you go east. We won't stop you.
Damn right you won't.
Careful now. There's a trap.
Yeah, well, they're in the way. Got the waypoint. Look out for that.
I shall not mourn till war is.
Here's Paladin Cork, who we met at Fort Joy. God, I can't click him.
Lucian Sword Dwarf, we meet again. Would that circumstances were better here than in Fort Joy, but they're not. Voidwoken lie in wait beyond the bridge.
I always wish they had done more with this. This is all it is. It's like, oh, hey, remember me from Fort Joy? Well, good to see you. Bye. Which, I mean, it's fine, but I don't know. Why make him return at all? Make him the quest giver. Oh, there is a ghosty here.
The spirit mouths the words to a morning song. If you listen carefully, you can hear her whisper.
I shall not mourn till war is done. I shall not weep while blood still runs.
I'll sing the next line for him.
Softly you sing, I'll hold my tears when weeping comes. She registers your presence and gives you the sweetest smile.
And I'll avenge my darling one.
She turns back to her fallen self once more, her eyes glistening.
I'll step away from that. Looks like I'm allowed to loot the corpses. And take this shield. But not the bow or the axe.
Sighting a stocky paladin seated ahead, Ifan tugs at your sleeve.
This one I remember. Hardwin and I served together back in the war. Let me do the talking.
Go ahead, I'm happy for you to take the lead.
The two men embrace, amicably enough, but you sense an uneasy tension running beneath their smiles.
Well, as I live and scarcely breathe, if it isn't Ifan Ben Mesd. I thought you died in the death fog. Thought you died a hero. But I suppose it's better to live as one. We really gave those Black Ring what for, eh? Wiped them all out in the blink of an eye. Damned proud to have served with you, Ben Mesda. Damned proud.
Ifan's face turns sour as he mutters something under his breath that only the paladin can hear. Hardwin loses all camaraderie and blanches, stepping backwards. He puts one hand on his weapon.
You've changed. And for the worse. I'll not have the sacrifices of my fallen brothers maligned to my face. You survived, Ben Mesda. Be thankful for that, if nothing else.
Well, they're not friends.
As you're about to address the paladin, the Red Prince interrupts and asks him if he's seen a lizard matching Bramus's description. The paladin says that indeed he did, but that Bramus left in a hurry when a band of rather intimidating-looking lizards showed up. One of the scouts saw him heading south in the direction of the graveyard. That's all he knows.
Right. I have the information I came for. He's all yours now.
Anyone else want to talk to this guy? Fane?
A senior
Is he an
paladin
Eternal?
sits hunched over a tattered map. He registers your presence, sits back in his chair, taps his fingers on the map.
Who are you and who sent you?
No one sent me. I'm passing through.
He appraises you with a look, then grimly grins.
I think I've heard about you. Didn't you free the Meister from the gallows in Driftwood?
I did.
Then I may well have a job for you, if you're interested.
I mean, I'll do things for money. What do you want done?
He taps a finger on the map on the table.
Oh.
Here, in the Black Pits, are White Magisters. Their operation is shrouded in mystery, and this pricks our ears. We are gravely concerned. We believe the White Magisters may have strayed into the darkness. We suspect that Dallas herself and her master Vriedemann are the inspiration for these dark endeavors. Look under the white veil of secrecy and report back.
How much will this pay?
How much do you want? I have fewer paladins to pay, so I have ready gold. But there are limits.
Outrageously unreasonable? No, I think my dude, as he would understand the value of a armor like this. We're going to say 300.
He thinks on this.
It's a hefty amount. But for a job well done, we can stretch to it.
Bitch, I have tens of thousands of fucking gold, and you're going to argue me over 300.
When you're ready, send a war owl. Be careful out there. It's a dangerous place these days, and I'd like to think I'll hear from you again. And, adventurer...
He looks you in the eye.
Don't get caught.
Derp. Alright. Save. So the black pits are like over here. There's certainly plenty for me to do in the graveyard. I'm kind of excited to get over there. Is this the way?
They beat all those
showed them. Yes, we did. We showed them how to die.
Yes, you certainly did show them how to die.
We'll win this war yet, brother. We'll win it yet.
This takes me up to the graveyard. Bramos is over here. Stone Garden, the Surrey Crypt, this is for Tarquin. Bridgekeeper's House, we already did that. Riker's Rest, where Riker's Mansion is. Spirit of a Deer Hunter.
The spirit of a poacher stands before you. He begs for mercy, but not from you. He has no eyes for you.
Please, Master Riker, it was a mistake. I'd never have killed that deer, not if I knew who it belonged to.
I've spotted something.
A deer body? With deer parts? Antlers are good. I think they make knockdown arrows. Bones. Make bone dust, which makes pixie dust. Really, this is it? Beehive. What did I learn recently about beehives? Honey is used to make like love arrows or something. So I should be picking up all the honey I can find. I feel like there was something else over here. Oh, the actual deer corpse. So Riker fucked this guy over because he hunted his deer, so he destroyed him. And how's this bow, Ivan? It's aight. Less finesse. I think it's less damage overall. And that's the thing with this game, and they do a good job because you have to choose. Do you want the extra damage that crossbows give you? Because they're typically higher damage, but crossbows have a movement penalty. But you can be swifter with a regular bow. Move around the battlefield more agilely, but you're going to do less damage overall. Grants a skill, which is worth mentioning. It has the rune slot, so I'd get the air damage back. With the earth damage, though, the crossbow is 37 to 40. Oh, this is better than that, then. We'd lose one finesse. Let's do a regular equip and see what happens. This also has a 20% chance to slow and a 5% accuracy bonus. No, I think I'm just going to sell it. Never mind. Not worth. The fuck is that deer corpse? It's close to being worth, but I don't think it is. And we enter the Stone Garden. Yeah, we'll want to make sure that we have Spirit Vision on as frequently as possible. I can pick all the locks.
This creature is as blank as a silent...
Yeah, there's a tower here. There's like birds at the top that you can talk to, or dwarves, or both.
There was no glory and no point to it either.
In life, we are the Earth's caretakers. In death, we are the skies.
Inspiration to our people.
That inspiration. We're an example.
We have a pet pail? Or am I wrong again? No, we can't speak to animals.
The spirit is dressed in tattered ceremonial garb. Eagle feathers tangle in his beard, and bird droppings decorate his robes.
Nice.
He surveys the circling flock with evident satisfaction.
My faithful eagles work still. They know their duty. They need me not. See my feather fall here, prime among my flock. He won't leave my body till naught remains but bleached bone.
That eagle looks more hungry than dutiful.
No ordinary hunger, but a trained hunger. Watch. See him separate spleen from marrow, just so.
Okay, bye, you're creepy. Anything else? Are these people worth talking to?
Watch yourself. There's a voice whispering promises to the dead around here. Word is that they'll be walking about with flesh on their bones again if they send you to the Hall of Echoes.
What did you do? Why would anyone want you dead?
You're God-woken, ain't you? There's a certain something about your aura. Don't ask me why. But someone out there's got it in for you, and everyone like you.
Two dwarven spirits at loggerheads.
Reach into the argument.
In a flash, you are both of them, brother and sister. Your feminine side is a rebel, rising up against the tyrannical queen. Your masculine side is a royalist, loyal to the monarch he loves. As the brother, you rescue your sister from the pikes of the royal guard. Together, you flee across the sea to the melting pot of Driftwood and Reaper's Coast. But in Driftwood, you visit the lizard. You are the sister, and you know that something is wrong. You climb the stairs to rescue your brother, and find him fighting for his life against the dwarves who would rob him. Both of you die, but your killers do right by their fellow dwarves, and bring you here to lay you to rest. As spirits, you fight for eternity, one convinced that the queen is a tyrant, the other that your treason was wrong.
Yeah, knowing that the queen has death fog and plans to use it on arcs, I'm going to side with the sister against the queen.
The sister smiles. She feels vindicated. Her brother still does not agree. The rebellion was a disaster. The rebellion was a mistake that cost them their lives.
Not consuming their sores.
Watching the birds pick your body clean is almost soothing. At least you know you're doing some good for a creature, and it means that elf ain't getting his claws on my corpse.
An elf is after your body?
Not mine specifically, but he creeps from grave to sepulchre, taking what he wants, whatever he wants.
A grim expression passes across her face as she looks out over the graveyard.
The dead don't rest easy in this garden. Not by half.
Who's the elf?
He lives in the big house by the gate. I ain't about to wander up and ask for a name, mind you.
It's over here.
The less I see of him, the happier I'll rest.
Okay. Well, that was a waste of time. I think something can happen up there if you have, like, if you can talk to Featherfall. But I can't. Ah, yes, that was a thing. Now that I have the waypoint, I can get right back here. So, I never finished the compass quest. Ada, no. Quick, get out of here.
Weep, my friends, for Alexander the Innocent. Killed by sorcerers, a most vile.
So now that I can consume spirits, I can destroy the bell ringer up here.
The bell still rings. Do you hear it? Do you hear it?
Which will finish our quest for her.
The ghostly seaman rings his bell, his hate directed at his captain. He turns to you.
Captain Abelweather ran the ship upon the rocks. Although I ran no lighthouse.
He turns back towards the sea captain, ringing the bell with renewed urgency.
Rocks ahead, Captain. Avast! Hard a port.
The bell rings on. The ghost's eyes widen in horror. He screams. The word "no" fades away with the echoes of the bell.
No.
And the spirit of Seaman Stubbs is no more.
Right about that. Right as rain.
Bye. Hey, feeling better now?
She babbles breathlessly on, barely aware you're there. And nearby...
I don't know anything about Source. No. Should have kept your nose out of it, Thatcher. Now you're stunned.
You've got a pick and trust.
You got that right, Hilga.
I have too much to carry. Ah, Christ.
I can see a sorcerer from a mile away.
My ears are ringing, but the
You
infernal
can't be
bell
too
is
careful,
gone.
you know?
I know, I'm working
Don't
on
get
it.
Alexander.
Alright, so you can get rid of this. Yeah, why do you have all this shit to sell?
Right as rain, Hilga.
Like, what? I need to send something to other people. Maybe the book bag can go to Ifen or something. I have all these damn crafting ingredients, and I did use them off stream a couple days ago, but I've accumulated quite a few more. This fucking fish, like I need to go make dinners out of the meat.
Silence, at last.
Well, I've bought myself 10 pounds. It's not bad. Lady, stop. Stop.
She babbles breath.
Okay.
My ears are still ringing.
The bell should ring no more.
And I have you to thank for it? Then thank you, I surely do. That accursed bell lies with the Peacemaker, on the bottom in the rocky shallows. My compass lies there too.
What about your compass?
The compass surely lies on the bottom, near where the ship was wrecked. Take it with my blessing, if you can find it. My sailing days are done.
I'm an expert salvager. I already have the damn thing.
Let me mark your chart. But you be warned. Stay off the wreck itself. Let her lie as a monument to her dead crew, and as testament to my mistake.
What happened to the cargo?
She goes white as the proverbial ghost.
You've got no call to go looking for no cargo. Far as anyone's concerned, we sailed with an empty hold, and if there's anything left to salvage, you leave it where it is. Heed me. Leave the cargo of the Peacemaker alone.
She turns away. Conversation over.
That's fine. Frost Rune's pretty good. Especially for a rogue, gives you that movement and a necklace. What am I using? I'm using accuracy right now. Do I need accuracy right now? Yeah, I could use it. What's in there? Small venom? Let's pull that out and combine it. Make it a medium venom. Just have to use a pixie dust. We can combine the two rocks as well. Okay. Oh, I never put anything in this armor either.
You've got a pick and trust.
Yeah, we need the accuracy. It's just nice to have over 100%.
And I'm saying you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away. And you can't be too careful, you know? If they can get Alexander, they can get any of us.
You're right about that. Right as rain, Hilga.
So it looks like that was the plan, was to put points into Scoundrel and then put the rest of the points into Warfare to get just maximum physical damage. Put my points into Finesse to get that dagger damage. Just crank all that right up. Given that, think the physical damage from the Masterwork rune is fine, but we don't want a small. We have a large. Decent little increase. It'll scale later, better too. Let's combine this. Get another one. No, not yet. We are going to use up all of our damn pixie dust, though. Oh, pixie dust, speaking of which. The mediums. I think I found a Stardust herb that I haven't ground up yet. That's Jurdnay. Stardust herb looks like an herb with star-shaped flowers. Where is it? I know what I'm looking for, I just don't see it. The other flowers and herbs are up here.
You got that right, Hilka. You got
It's a
that
coin
right.
purse.
And I'm saying you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away.
Did I already grind it?
And you can't be too careful, you know? If I can get Alexander, I can get any of us.
Did I grind it right after I found it, maybe? I can see myself doing that.
Right as rain, Hilka.
Yeah, I don't see it. I guess I already did use it up. Damn. Somebody else has it for some reason. Sometimes happens. Moving on. No. I never put anything in this still. I don't have any really good resistances, so it doesn't really matter what I put in here. It's my highest ones are water and air. Sure, let's get the ice resistance, why not? 23%. Or how's everyone else doing on runes? Small rock, small frost, small flame. For crit chance, can you get a better flame? Yeah, you can. 4% crit chance. 36. Alright, we've tarried here long enough. Back to the stone garden. I think. Let me just make sure. Yep. We did this.
What would I do without you?
Can't do that yet. Oh, the Lich. We might as well wrap that up. I guess we might have Graveyard next week. Do the Lich and maybe call it a night. Making my way downtown. Augmenter. I've done that before, it's weird. You fail the casting of the spell somehow. There's our Lich friend. Let's get these barrels first.
The creature devours the corpses as a vulture devours carrion, stopping only as you approach.
Excuse me.
I have my freedom. You have your reward. Do you not recall my warning? He drained me. Let me feed. Oh, I cannot control the hunger.
Motion to my weapon and ask a single question. If I let you go, it's in it for me.
It pauses while raising a handful of viscera to its mouth.
Keep distant. When the craving ends, when my freedom is secured, I will again see you rewarded.
It said it was drained earlier. What did you mean?
Mordus. He wears a cloak of skin, but rots from the inside out. Rip away his hide, and he's a mere grub. Yet he's also a conduit to the void. A mouse with the power of a mountain. My source was his lifeblood. Now my hunger must be sated. My soul will be mine again.
Your soul? How do you intend to retrieve it?
In life, I was a wizard. As close to Amadia as skin to flesh. In undeath, I am a lich. Source still streams through my bones
Lich.
like blood through veins.
Why did you pronounce it like it's German? Like mich? Isn't it lich? Well, I guess it would have to be spelled like bitch in order to be lich, wouldn't it? Or like witch. Or like stitch. We would need a TCH. Wrath of the Lich King. But is it Lich? Because there's no T? That's fascinating to me. Oh yeah, come on, I gotta Google this. How do you say lich?
Lich. Lich.
Lich. Can you, does this come in? Why is she silent?
Lich.
Oh my god.
Lich. Lich.
This YouTube video says it's lich. The Google search says it's lich. What about dictionary.com?
Lich.
Or leech. Oh, it could be spelled with a Y.
Lich. Lich.
How do you pronounce lich? It's funny because now there are like forum posts and people asking, is it lich or like lich or like? The first. I pronounced it like lick without the hard K. Lit. How do you pronounce it like lick without a hard K? Lits? Lits? That's definitely wrong. Which witch pitched the lich in the ditch, Rich? It is not like, for sure. I will never buy that. Alright, I'm digressing a bit much, but it was certainly a curiosity. Let's move on.
My soul jar waits in the hills. Each taste of living sauce is like a healing salve. When I am full, I can finally open the reliquary that holds it.
This dude is killing people. But does it deserve to kill people? But these people didn't do anything wrong. No, it doesn't deserve to kill people. But does my character find it acceptable given what he's lost? He doesn't care about these people. But we could be in it. We could follow him around and see if it's worth. We're going to attack it now. We're going to let it eat.
I think that's for the best, don't you?
Blood sprays from the victim's
My character
flesh
would want
like
the
lava
reward.
from a volcano. You turn away. The beast gorges on its meal. A sleuth of bears would make less of a bloody mess.
Oh, I could give you my source. I have a whole fountain of it. Would that help?
Well, look at you, all noble. I can't promise that your sacrifice will fill my belly.
I never knew that was an option.
If it sates me, I won't seek more.
Is the stream updating? I dropped some frames. Let me look here and look here. Twitch. Twitch. Twitch is spinning. Let me refresh. Okay. I don't know what happened. I just looked over at my Twitch dashboard and the video preview was showing me that I wasn't moving. I'm actually less laggy now. Alright, take a source point. Whatever.
Fingers, and you hesitantly offer your hand. In an instant that feels like an eon, your source flows into the famished creature.
Oh, refreshed and refilled. Oh, you won't need to worry about your...
I've never seen this outcome before, which is great.
Join me at my reliquary. I will take my soul. You will take what remains.
That's really the best thing. And I can... One of these bodies will be missed, right? I'll take my source point back. But no, it's interesting because the two things I've had happen are I've stopped him right then and there, and I've said, no, you're not going to attack any more innocent people, and I've attacked him and killed him right there, and there's a fight, and he raises those 3 dead bodies as skeletons. So that's one thing that can happen. The other thing that I've had happen is you just follow him all the way to his reliquary, and if you do that, what happens is his last victim is like a child, and you have to say, like, do I let him continue to feast on the dead and the innocent child so that I can get my reward, or then do I stop him there? I've never given him my own source. I've never talked to him again to give that option, so that it looks like I'm going to get the reward, and he doesn't kill an innocent kid. And I'm not a big fan of children in general, but I mean, any innocent doesn't deserve to die to this asshole, right? I'm not going that way because it's a battle and I'm not ready for it, and that's not why I'm here. I'll go this way around. Can I climb up here? Here he is. He's up here, which I knew, obviously. God, it's a long way around. This is Jahan. God, I'm all the way over here.
The master, the shadow, the crawl.
Oh, they did give me my update on my journal for it. Jahan agreed to help us, but only if we helped him first. That didn't happen. We haven't even talked to the dude yet. Across the lake from Bloodmoon Isle, a demon hunter is camped with a couple of captured demons. This is what we've actually seen. We have not seen this. I've seen it, but this playthrough hasn't. Save.
The creature rubs its clattering hands together.
It's about time. My soul rests inside the reliquary. I need but a drop of your blood to open it.
I'm undead. I don't have any blood.
Then find someone who can make the offering.
Alright.
I won't wait forever. I'm too close.
Ifan, you go talk to him.
The creature rubs its clattering...
It's about time. My soul rests inside the reliquary. I need but a drop of your blood.
Why do you need the blood?
The fount requires a fresh offering. I upheld my part of the bargain and kept my teeth out of your so-called innocence. You can't spare a little blood to save another precious life.
Alright, fine. Oh, there's really nothing.
I am me. I am whole. I am Zash!
Oh, I'm sure that won't be bad. Alright, Zash is cash. Take the plate. I think you already know that. This finesse armor. This strength armor. This wasn't even worth it. This Altar is disgusting. It makes a gross sound when you click on it. Alright, is this better than what you have? I have a feeling it's not. It's not. You already know this skill. But you can combine it with a basic Hydrosophist book. Do you have Scoundrel points? You have one from something. Sleeping Arms? Do I already have that? Sleeping Arms is real good. Yeah, I already do have that. Okay. What was I doing? Plate. And keep. Whew, buddy. How big is this Black Shroud? Oh, Black Shroud is big. So I don't know. This says Taste of Freedom is closed. He got his soul jar and left after his cash. So is he gone, or does he come back later and fuck with me? Or does he come back later and help me? Only time will tell. Okay. What we're gonna do... Back to the Stone Garden. Next play day, we will do Stone Garden stuff. There's a few different fun things to do here. There's a good fight here. There's some interesting elf shit here. There's some lizard shit here. We already did the dwarf shit up here. The Surrey tomb for Tarquin. So that the graveyard is definitely probably a day of streaming, which will be fun. I'm gonna call it short here, so this can be kind of one full experience. I'm gonna maybe play. I'll do like an ARAM or something in HOTS to round out the evening.